I remember so many times I tried to hide away. I tried to be someone I wasn't. I tried to run. I tried to flee from I tried to flee from me. No matter where I went, I was always there. And I felt this overwhelming sense of unbelonging because I didn't cling on to who I was. I didn't want to hearken un- under the cries of my heart, the cries of my soul that were telling me to just sit and be. I didn't want to remain ostracized for existing, for being human. Conformity is something that creeps on all of us when we feel lonely. Um, it felt like that. Oh, felt like that not too long ago. Not too long ago, ranges from like year to like 5 years ago. I don't think it's that. It doesn't feel that long ago. Dang, 5 years ago was COVID. That's crazy. Anyway, I dreamt of being a person. I dreamt of, you know, having that crowd, having that click that you saw on Disney Channel. I used to want to be a Lemonade Mouth. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a whole other story for another day. I wanted to feel wanted. I wanted to feel seen. I wanted to be heard. But how can I be heard if I was ignoring the voice that was within me? How can I be heard when I wasn't even listening to myself? How can I be seen if I was shutting the door of my eyes at every appearance of the person I was trying to hide from? How can I be seen if I didn't want to be shown who I was? And I think in learning, we have to realize that in us being human is art. In us being human is a blessing. I didn't realize that at first. I didn't realize that who I was a blessing until not too long ago. There I go again with the not too long ago. But I didn't realize that. Um, it definitely felt strange uncovering all those walls I put up on myself. I definitely felt strange taking off those blankets of comfortability, taking off that mask of impersonation. It definitely felt strange because uncovering before me was a world that I didn't see before. Uncovering me was colors that I didn't even know existed, souls that I never knew were walking among this earth, smiles that I never knew were authentics, you know, laughs that I've never heard before. And a part of me felt, not a part of me, I felt like I belonged there. I spent so long running away from art that I fell into consumerism. Not the consumerism you see nowadays, but contorting itself into a way that is only seen and bought by the people of the world. You know, I made myself into a product who was only seen when he had value, who was only seen when, I was the hot topic. The thing about these kind of that kind of life is that when the crowd goes silent, where do you go? Where did I go? And I retreated to so many things that I'm not proud of. I retreated to so many things that I never knew how much being a human costed. It's really free, but I told myself I had to purchase it. I told myself I had to earn it when that's who I was already. I told myself that I had to. become that through the eyes of others. And I feel like that's so dangerous because through the eyes of others, you can never really see you for you. I never really saw me for me. I'm still trying to uncover that truth for me, honestly speaking. And that dream I had is still alive. I'm living it. Honestly speaking, I'm living it. I'm really, really living it. And it's no longer a dream, it's a life. It's my life that I'm using to honor what the Lord has given me. It's so crazy to me how I went from running to walking, how I went from hopping from place to place, just sitting, how I went from running to allowing my feet to be where they need to be. Wow. Thank you, Jesus.